A common heartbreak changed the life of this particular 94-year-old man. He decided when he was 29 years old never to bath again in his life. He also decided never to brush his teeth again. But guess what? He was able to live up to 94 years. Let's get into the story of Amou Haji, the dirtiest man ever to live on earth. For up to 60 years, 6 full decades, this particular man decided never to bath, and he ensured that no water touched his skin. He ensured that no brush went into his mouth in order to clean his teeth. And guess what? This particular man was able to live very healthy and strong life. For this reason, he was titled the dirtiest man in the world. You see, his decision never again in his lifetime to bath or brush his teeth or even allow water to touch his skin was taken in the year 1957 when he was exactly 29 years old. According to reliable or credible sources including The Guardian and then Wikipedia, Amou Haji decided never to bath again because 1. He got a heartbreak from one particular woman. Others also say that Amou Haji decided never again in his life to bath because he decided or claimed that water and soap causes diseases or harm to his body. Amou Haji was a very mysterious man. Would you believe me if I tell you that officially there is nowhere on the internet where his true official name is mentioned? The name Amou Haji is a nickname given to him by the local people. Amou Haji in Iranian language means old man or old timer. Amou Haji isn't this man's real name. Also, this man, when he decided never to bath or brush his teeth, those were not the only things. So this particular man decided never to do soko pimpim in his lifetime again. So Amou Haji was a full-time celibate. He never engaged in soko pimpim from the age of 29 to when he died in 2022 at the age of 94. For Amou Haji, the dirt gave him joy. He survived by eating and drinking dirty things. Amou Haji, according to sources such as Wikipedia and The Guardian, ate dirty things including carrion, you mean dead remains from animals. He also drank from puddles or pond with broken bottles and all those things. Amou Haji had a very old pipe in which he placed animal dung and then smoked. Amou Haji's body was covered in soot because Amou Haji was always smoking and covered in smoke. Amou Haji was not living in an ordinary home. Amou Haji dug a hole where he constantly hid in order to cover himself during the cold. Amou Haji isolated himself completely from every other person around the area. Amou Haji was living in the hole. However, the locals came together and then decided to put up some small cinder house for him where he sometimes went to live during rainy seasons or something. You see, guess what? Amou Haji, despite the fact that he was eating dead animal remains, drinking water from puddles and gutters, smoking animal dung, refusing to bath or brush, living a life of dirt and filth, was very strong and healthy. Remember, he took this decision and started acting from the age of 29. He stopped bathing, stopped brushing his teeth. No water touched his body. He didn't eat ordinary food because community people decided to help him by giving him food and water. He refused all of them, claiming that food and water or gaining help from the locals made him very sad. Amou Haji, despite the death, was very healthy and strong. He lived from 29 to 94. He was born in 1928 and he died in 2022. So Amou Haji, despite the filth, the death and everything, was very strong. Now, let me tell you something. Just for the fact that Amou Haji decided never to bath again, there comes a time in 2022 where some young people in the locality of Amou Haji decided to forcefully take Amou Haji and bath him. A few weeks after they forcefully bathed Amou Haji lost his life. So it was true. Water and soap made Amou Haji sick. Probably, if they hadn't forcefully bathed Amou Haji, he would have been healthy and lived up to 100 or more. As a tertiary student, we are aware that writing your final exam doesn't mean you are going home. What guarantees that you would go home is the fact that your supervisor has finally signed your project work. If it is not signed, you are not going home. And project work is one of the most difficult things in the life of a tertiary student. Star Minds Academic Consults are here to make life easier for final year students. Are you a final year student of a training college, a polytechnic, or university who is about to do your project work and you are having headache about it? You are already doing your project work and your supervisor keeps tearing your chapter 1, chapter 2, 3, or 4. Whatever it is, Star Minds Academic Consults are asking you to bring your project work, your thesis or dissertation to them, so they will sit down as professionals and do it beautifully and give it to you in no time, so you can leave school, go home and chill. Stop struggling with your project work. Call Star Minds Academic Consult. They got you covered. Are you also a graduate? You don't know the differences between academic CV and work CV. You keep submitting your CV for work and you keep getting rejection. O CV no enye. A CV might be a PAM. You need a very good CV.